Have you also wondered how to crochet a corner-to-corner granny square? Today I'd like to show you in my tutorial how a beginner can create these corner-to-corner granny squares and have fun doing so. We're moving along with the Baby Ellis quilt, and this corner-to-corner granny square caught my eye and now I'm hooked. So this is the fifth of my free patterns, which you can find in the description below, the corner-to-corner granny square. Hi, my name is Lindy and thank you for joining my channel. Welcome or welcome back. At the moment, the baby quilt consists of the daisy square, tulip, striped, and the popcorn stitch. If you've been watching my past videos on the Baby Ellis quilt, thank you for doing so, and you'll know that these are the 3 cotton and acrylic blended yarns I'm using: Pool Green, Seaside Blue, and Feather Grey. What I really like about these blended yarns is that they're durable in washing and tumble drying, and they're soft on baby skin. So let's begin by a tutorial on how to crochet the corner-to-corner granny square for the Baby Ellis quilt. I've crocheted these corner-to-corner squares using 2 of each of the colors. Here are our 3 colors. And I have a marker here on the right side which just shows me where I am with my square. You're going to be needing a 3.5mm crochet hook. They do suggest a 4, but I prefer the slightly smaller hook. Then you'll need a darning needle, a pair of scissors, and a marker. So we're going to be making this feather grey and pool green corner-to-corner square today. These granny squares are made up of little squares. We're going to start at this corner and we're going to start on the right side. We begin with a slip knot and then we chain 6. Then we're going to do double crochets going into the 4th stitch. So we count down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go into the 4th stitch, pick up 2 of the 3 stitches, and we do a double crochet. We go into the 5th stitch here, double crochet, and into the last stitch, double crochet. So we now have 4 double crochets into those 6 chain stitches. We're going to put this marker in so we know where we are, and this is the right side we're putting the marker on. The second, we now do 6 chain stitches again for the second block. And we go again into the 4th stitch, so we count down 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 4th stitch, double crochet, the 5th stitch from the top, double crochet, and the last stitch from the top, double crochet. We've now completed the first 2 squares. We turn this to the wrong side, so we're lining the 2 up like that. We go into this chain, which is the 3 chains. We do a slip stitch. We now chain 3, and we do 3 double crochets looping over that chain. So we have 4 double crochets in each square, and if you look at it like this now, you can see that this is our first corner, like that. And the way we work it now is every time we start a row, that's row 1, that's row 2. And if we look at from here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we look at it on the corner, this is row 1, this is 2, then you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every time we start the 6th chain, we're starting a new row, and we turn it from right to wrong side. We've just finished our 2nd row because they're diagonally. We're now going to start our 3rd row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. And we're going to go into the 4th. 1, 2, 3, into the 4th stitch, and we do a double crochet, into the 5th stitch, we do a double crochet, and into the 6th stitch we do our double crochet. Turn this work over, and we bring this in line with that. So this is our 3rd row. We go into this chain and we do a slip stitch. So we've got row 1 and row 2. This is our 3rd row, and we're going to do steps. It's like a step. So we're going to do a square here and a square here, which means at the end of this row we'll have 3 blocks here and 3 blocks here. So at this chain we do 3 chains to get us in line with the block, 3 more double crochets, so 4 double crochets in each block, and then we go into this next stitch here. We do a slip stitch, 3 chains, and over this chain we do 3 more double crochets. Now slowly you'll see the pattern starting to form. It does feel a little confusing in the beginning. So if we look at it now, we've got 3 blocks at the bottom, 3 blocks up the side. We now need to make 6 chain here, and then create the next set of blocks going down the 4th row. So next row, chain 6, one, 2, 3, into the 4th stitch, into the 4th chain, we do a double crochet, yarn over, into the 5th stitch, we do a double crochet, and into the last 6th stitch we do a double crochet. Now we're going to turn this around so that we have the back facing us. This is the block we've just created. Into this little chain loop we do a slip stitch, 3 chains, and 3 chains to cover that chain. 1, 2, 'Now we're still continuing with this 4th row, and we know it's 4 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and only 3 here, which means we've got to do this block, slip stitch into, got to do 3 chains here, 3 double crochets over this chain, 1, 2, and 3, slip stitch into this chain, 1, 2, 3, we need a 4th block here, 3 chain and 3 double crochets onto this chain. And there is our corner. So we've done 4 rows. We need to do 3 more to get us to the point. Starting on the wrong side, we do 6 chains. We go 1, 2, 3 into the 4th chain here. Double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and the last stitch, double crochet. Turn this to the right side, and we now lined up with this little loop of chains. So we do a slip stitch into this loop. We now do 3 chains and 3 double crochets. The last double crochet. We slip stitch into this next one. 3 chain, 3 double crochets, slip stitch. We're going to continue with this half square in the green. We're going to make another square here and another square here, which will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 7 on each side. I'm going to continue until I get to the corner here. I'll meet you here and I'll show you how to go from the corner back to the point. So we went from the point of the corner to the widest diagonal part, and we're going to go back to that point. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks at the top. So we're wanting to do the last block here for this green color. So we do 3 chains and 3 double crochets. And we've now finished the green side of the block, and we're going to start the feather grey. Trim this here, and we're going to keep that open. I like to keep that and slip the stitch into it. We've completed that. So now we need to start this block here against there. So what I like to do is I like to get myself to that block, and the way to do that is just slip stitch. 1, 2, and to the last block we slip stitch. Right, so now we are ready to start the feather grey here. In here, tighten up the green. We will weave this green back just now. So we tighten up the green, we tighten up the feather grey, and we're going to do 3 chains, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets into this loop, just as we did in our previous pattern. So here we have the block, the square, and we're now going to carry on in the same pattern, but we're going to keep these sides straight, and we're not going to increase, we're decreasing. So we go into this one, we do 3 chains, 3 double crochets, slip stitch to connect the blocks. So you can see what's happening here. We're going to continue all the way down to here. And when we get here, we don't want to increase it. This is the end of the block. This is the end of the block. The granny square is this size. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish these blocks, and I'll show you how I finish that to continue in that direction. So we go into the last block, slip stitch. Now we're going to turn this around. We want to work these, we're keeping that straight and that straight. So we need to slip stitch to there and then do the blocks again. So we slip stitch across here. This also gives it a nice edge. Into the last one. We're getting a nice straight edging there. And then we do 3 chain, 3 double crochets, and slip stitch into the next block. So we only need to do the slip stitch down the sides, going from block to block. When we get here, a slip stitch. So just a reminder, we've now completed 3 chains and 3 double crochets. We slip stitch into here, turn it around, slip stitch all the way along this side, into the last stitch. To start the next row, we do 3 chains and 3 double crochets to complete that little block on the edge. So we've now got a few more rows to go. We're just going to keep going in this pattern. I'll meet you at the corner. We're now at the end of our corner to corner granny square. We've gone and done that little slip stitch along here. We'll stretch it and block it into shape. We do the last square, which is 3 chains and 3 double crochets. And then we finish it as we always do at the end, the corner, with a slip stitch. So you can see we're going to need to straighten it up a little bit, spray it with some cold water, get a nice shape. We trim this off and we're going to sew back. I like to just pull this through to the wrong side. And we're going to, on the wrong side, sew back all these threads. And don't forget to weave the threads into the same colour. So you don't want to go weaving the green into the feather grey.
My name is Lindy and thank you for watching my Corner to Corner Granny Square tutorial. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and you'll be notified when my next is available. Take care and bye.